Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a fun video for you guys. I will be doing a Draw My Life debt edition. So just keep on watching and you guys will see where I learned my spending habits as well as how I got into so much debt. So growing up, I really didn't know what the value of $1 was. My parents really didn't teach me how hard you would have to work in order to make that dollar. And I didn't work. I never had a real job in high school or anything like that because my parents really wanted me to focus on good grades. Yeah, they're strict Asian parents. And if I ever wanted to buy something or get like new clothes, makeup, or whatever, they would just tell me to do well in school and they'll get me whatever I need. I was pretty spoiled. And as far as allowance goes, basically my parents would give us like a little bit of spending money every week, which honestly I kind of took advantage of. And so whenever I asked for money, they would kind of give it to me. Then in high school, I got my first checking and savings account. So basically my parents wanted me to have money on me because I was driving a lot more now to school, after school activities, cosmetology school, and like hanging out with friends and such. So they had access to the account. So whenever they saw that my bank account was low, they would just add more money to it. And not gonna lie, that kind of enabled me to spend more money while I was out. I felt that whenever I had money, I just had to spend it, and it was bad. Like, I would consider myself a shopaholic, and every store that I went into, I just had to buy something. And if I left the store without buying anything, I would get anxious. Like, does anyone else get that way? I would think about the sale a lot, and then I would give in, and then I would go buy it. And then sometimes the sale would be over, or like the item would be out, and that would just kill me inside. Anyways, after I graduated from high school, I decided to get myself a credit card because I'm an adult and I need to build credit. And what if there's an emergency where I don't have any money? And also it's 0% interest, so it's a good deal, right? Well, I set myself up for failure because I first told myself if I bought something, I will pay it all off and not spend more than I had in my actual bank account because that's the responsible thing to do. But then I started spending more than I had and then my debt started to accrue. But then I told myself it's okay because, 0% interest. Well, no, because today that card is my Chase card and it stands at $7,000. Oh my gosh. Don't give an 18-year-old a credit card, okay? Moving on to my college years, I was able to get a scholarship to a private school for about $11,000 a year as long as I kept my GPA above a 3.8. I was able to graduate with my bachelor's in 3 years and I ended up with about $27,000 in student loan debt. And why did I pull student loans? Well, I just didn't want my parents paying for me anymore because they've done so much for me and I just wanted to prove to them that I am capable of taking care of myself. And also in college, I did a terrible thing and opened up more credit cards because I thought I needed good credit in case if I wanted to buy a car or a house or something. Well, anyways, fast forward to my senior year of college, I met my future husband. We dated for about 3 or 4 months before he deployed. While he was deployed, they had a little class, the Dave Ramsey Financial Peace University class, and then he introduced me to Dave Ramsey. And let me tell you, when I read up about Dave Ramsey and what he was like all about, I was on board 100% because I don't want debt. I don't want to be carrying this baggage with me, especially if we were to get married. But we did get married in November 2016 in a little courthouse wedding, and together we had credit cards, my student loans, and my husband had his motorcycle. Also, on top of that, when we got married, we didn't have any furniture. So what did we do? We put it all on credit card. We bought like our sofas, our cell phones, a Kirby vacuum, which if you guys ever have salesmen come to your house and they offer to clean your carpets for free, don't let them do it. They will stay at your house for 2 hours and you may end up buying a $2,000 vacuum. Just don't let them do it. So 2017 comes along and we decided that this year we were gonna go gazelle intense. This year we had to cash flow our wedding, our actual big wedding, by September. And then we also had $55,000 in debt, which was our credit cards, his motorcycle, that Kirby. Oh my gosh, that Kirby. So I got myself a little job and I went to work every day. I started meal planning and meal prepping. I also did a little bit of a couponing on the side, as well as made a written budget every month and gave each dollar a name. And by the end of 2017, we were able to pay off $29,000 in debt, as well as cash flow our wedding. That was about $41,000. Insane. And then last year in 2018, we were only able to pay off about $6,000 in debt because I was pregnant with Benjamin and we had to start saving. Also, not only that, we were in the process of a move. My husband received orders to move to a different duty station. Along with this new duty station, his paycheck was actually going to decrease. And if you guys don't know how the military works, the military gives you BAH, which is basic allowance for housing, and at our first duty station, we were able to receive about $2,400, whereas now at our new duty station, we will be only getting $800. It's a huge bummer. But in 2019, this year, our goal is to pay off all of our consumer debt. So that's about $12,000 this year. And then next year in 2020, our goal is to just pause our snowball and start saving because my husband will be getting out of the military very soon after. And we just want to be prepared for civilian life. And yeah, that is basically all for my financial story. And I didn't mean to bash my parents. They really just wanted me to do well in school so I could have a good job later in the future. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this Draw My Life Debt edition, and I will see you guys in my next video. Alright, bye guys!